Hello, hello, friends. Been a busy week, but I told you I'd do at least one. Just gonna do some Chiv today, though. Oh, what the fuck is this? We're trying it. Oh, wait. Hang on a second. There we go. How are you guys all doing today?
They're down to 10 troops left!
Volley! At
Jesus,
Gallon Court! Volley! At Fallmire!
What the hell is this game mode?
Everybody, please stop screaming and shouting for just a second. I can only hear myself think.
Let's give a shield.
That's not happening.
Got one. Fucking go.
The Masons are finished! Defend me!
Oh, this is the weirdest game mode in this game.
of Agatha lives through our shared duty.
This won't work.
The Battle of Dark Forest.
I'll go longsword officer.
Behold! The caravan has reached our barricades!
Perfect.
Brothers, we must defend the barricades!
I wasn't expecting a second man to come from behind. Sure, why not? Oh. Oh. I can't believe that worked. I don't know where my sword went. Your knife will work. Start playing. Who did that? You son of a bitch! Get back here! Funk Stick 2.0. give me the other bunk stick. Where is she at? Yeah. Oh, let's go. They don't stand a chance. I will touch them. I will touch them all. Not one shall escape the bunk. I need a bunk sound effect for this thing. Oh no, you know, I see you over there. Bonk them in their homes. We'll bonk them in the streets. We'll bonk them on their way to work. Ow! Unless they stab me with a big stick. Listen, listen. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk about it. Ah, shit. Ah, double shit. Ah, triple shit. Oh, fuck! Is it over? How could you let him? Ah, no, no.
No! Our barricades have been destroyed!
Ah.
Brothers, we must defend the gate!
Retreat.
Masons destroy our gate!
I like fire. That's a minor setback. Okay, new weapon. Let's take this. Okay. It's the thing that happens. I might be dead, but that doesn't mean I'm dead. Okay. Oh. You know what? That'll work. Did I cut off my friend's head? There's no proof. This is the medieval time. Video didn't exist. You have no proof I cut off his head. How many fucking barrels are they throwing? Sweet mother chicken fuck. That's a lot of explosives. Only Red was here. He'd find that funny. Looks. I think I'm gonna start using that one now. What the? Speaking of Red, I haven't heard from Red in a bit. I wonder how he's been. Ow. Ow. Go back to no, let's pick up the saber. I got a question for you guys. Say I got some of my buddies together and we live streamed the Lord of the Rings tabletop, like the Middle Earth Battle strategy game. Like we set up a camera and we live streamed like a match of that. I'd wear my cosplay, looking all Aragorn-y, leading an army of Gondor minis. That son of a fuck! What's in here? Did you guys watch that, though? At, like, D&D live streams would be fun.
Our gate is being destroyed!
Yes, before dishonor! For the North! Slay these bastards!
Ah, well.
There is no way.
Fuck it. I'm fighting, chat. I was not a coward. Yo, let's fuck this shit up. Oh. Okay. We're not okay.
Zounds! The Masons have breached the main gate! Agathians! Our duty is to defend the Duke with our very lives! Stand between the Duke and the enemy!
Yeah, but I should be returning to Conan next week. I just had a really busy week this week because, like, I was finally able to get one trip to the Ren Fair on Monday, but that was after working, like, directly after my 10-hour shift at work. So I was up for like 30-something hours before I finally got to sleep that day. And then Tuesday I was clocked out. Wednesday I had to take care of just your normal daily life shit. And then Thursday, I was finishing up that shit, and now I'm streaming. My Thursday, remember, I'm on a nighttime schedule. So, my Thursday started. PM? So, like, this is technically still my Thursday. And my Friday starts. This is like going into Friday morning, basically, for me right now. Even though it's only Friday afternoon. Oh.
Stand and fight. It shall be done.
I'll try to do at least 2.5 hours of stream. And then I'm going to do probably 2 streams at least next week. One of Conan, and then one of something else. Probably start the new Lord of the Rings mod thing, actually. Because I know some of you were asking about that. Ah, shit! I made him angry. Whip out the sword. Well, let me whip out my long sword, chat. Or who knows, maybe I'll try a new game. Maybe I'll do 3 streams next week, actually. I don't have anything else going on now that the Renfair season's over. Got nothing else major, that is. That's gonna make me take days. Oh! You can't the government cannot stop me. Mental hospital cannot stop me. I will continue to be so. Oh, hey, look, I'm alive.
Show the whole world of your wit in an instant.
Goodness. Where you go? Fine. I'll kill all your friends. Your friends will kill me. Ow.
Good hit.
Ooh. Let me just walk over here real quick. Ah, I'm alive again. No dining table banner for you, dirty masons.
For the blue and gold!
Forgive me, my lord.
Go, blue team!
This is bad. Sword my heart.
For Agatha!
I cannot. Back to the fray. Fuck.
That is not my longsword. Oh, I love I can grab those off the wall if I wanted to.
Slay these
For glory! The Mason offensive has been repelled.
For the glory of Agatha. Wait, that's the wrong one. Nope. Nope, nope, hang on, I got this. I got this, chat. I didn't forget. There we go. Oh. I love this. Alrighty, let's put that right there, actually.
The breach of Baudouin.
A breach of Baldwin. Even my aunt. That's an idea. Yeah, we'll do that.
For the son of 1,000 spears! For the Who wants to die? Death to the so-called king!
For Gondor!
The order! Cut off their hearts!
Blood is my paint, and the land is my canvas! Flee, mortals!
Peasants. You Tunosian peasants. The
Tunisians
glory of
spotted out
Gondor
in
shall
the dew.
defeat you!
Brace for contact.
Shit, there's a lot of them.
They are escorting siege craft. Stop them from moving any further.
You know, I think that makes sense. Sick. Oh, we got the bonk stick though. All shall love me and fear me and the might of my. What the fuck are you doing? No. Hey. Stop. Stop it. Okay, we can talk about this. There we go. Now I look sexy.
Stop those convoys.
Yeah. Doc.
Keep quiet. Let me do the thinking. Keep quiet. Let me do the thinking.
That a Scottish woman?
If you say so. I should think it obvious.
Interesting.
Those siege ramps are getting too close for comfort. Stop them now.
I killed that man over there. Captain America. Stud. My boss is gonna pop in here. Moment. I cleared those. That one. I haven't heard from Rhett in the light page. I hope he's doing okay. They did not like me killing their friend. Oh. I'm only here because, well, keep up with some news he is. Oh shit! It's me versus Aowen. Oh shit! Just like when we were in the Golden Hall of Medrasil. Oh, never mind. That guy can't. Oh, ow! Fuck! Shoot me!
God, Zeus!
Much better feeling. Bloody. It's dead. Shit. Okay, she came back with men. Men, we don't know what we did. This time. Something like that. Oh, no, I missed it. No, I'm not seeing good things.
Their siege ramps have reached our walls. Masons, clear the walls and protect our siege weapons.
Very interesting. I'm in danger. Targeting, targeting, targeting. Killing. Locking target, locking target, locking target. Searching, searching, searching. Target locked. Target lost. Targeting, targeting, targeting. 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 And... Stop shooting at me, you son of a bitch. Stop it. I guess that happens.
Our defenses are falling. Safeguard our siege weapons.
For the red and black!
Okay, hold here, boys. Give them not an inch.
I am invincible!
Somebody give me a... I need a shield. I need a shield. Somebody get me a shield. I don't need a left arm.
Outright. Did you see that, or did you blink?
Somebody find me a shield. I only have one arm, damn it. Give me a shield.
The wall is lost! Fall back to the bazaar! Hold the bazaar! Bar the enemy from the town!
Somebody give me a shield. I need a shield. Please. I need shield, please. Up.
Do not let the illusion take
Ooh. Ooh.
For the ready! This is bad. Very bad.
I gotta find a shield in that mess. Throw pottery. Somebody give me a fucking shield.
They nearly have control of the bazaar!
Yes. You can't die. I lost my other arm, Jack.
Do not let the Tenosians take the market! The bazaar has been overrun! Retreat! Masons to the courthouse! Keep it clear of Tenosian scum! Who dares oppose me?
Oh, fuck.
Defend the city hall!
Oh, it's that woman again. Oh, she did.
Behold power incarnate!
I am invincible!
Step into my office.
Keep the town hall clear of Pinocchius.
To the fight. Rise and shine, sweetheart.
You shall not. My body failed.
Oh, that shield burst. Oh,
For the Iron Fist!
I think we got him.
I am invincible! Pish.
So now with bonk stick. Hey, Rhett. Dude, you missed like the funniest fucking thing, Rhett. You know how you like my saying son of a fuck? I made up a new one on this stream today. God, what was it? There's something like mother chicken fuck or something like that. Is it mother chicken fuck or mother of chicken fuck? Something like that.
The siege of Rodhelm.
Yeah, how you doing, man? Oh, I do plan to return to Conan next week. I just was really busy this week with the Ren Fair on Monday, recovering on Tuesday, some real life shit I had to take care of on Thursday and stuff. Like, not a lot of time to stream this week. That's why I'm streaming on Friday when I should be sleeping. Oh, what the fuck? No, 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 let's fix that real quick. There we go.
After weeks of siege, today, we take the castle. Brothers, we must push those siege towers.
Hey, if I was to live stream the tabletop Lord of the Rings Middle-earth Battle strategy game, where you get a bunch of minis, you know, roll dice, fight wars out with a bunch of, like, miniatures of the armies, would you guys watch that? You think people would watch that, Rhett?
Back to the fight.
I think you'd actually enjoy the game, because they have an Umbar faction. I'm not, they're, I can't find any of the minis at a good deal, like I was able to find Gondor and stuff for my friends. But you definitely want to get an Umbar army if you ever played that game. Probably at least for a bit. We got a final next week, so I probably won't be able to record in a bunch this week. I also have an essay due. I haven't started. Right. That's a thing.
Bring that tower closer.
That reminds me of a project I had to do in uni that I didn't fully understand. I didn't end up doing it because I didn't understand it and I was going to pass the class without it, so I focused on other work. They wanted me to look up cookbooks and like write a 7-page paper on... I had to look, it was basically, the paper was for a food history class, but I had to look up the history between gender, sexuality, and food using historic cookbooks. Which confused the shit out of me, because all the cookbooks I looked up just had recipes in them. Like, all the books that were recommended we choose from just had recipes. I didn't understand how I could write a 7-page paper on gender, sexuality, and food from nothing but recipes. So, but I also, like, that class was one I could pass without doing the final, which is what that was. So I just didn't do that because it confused me, and I'm like, I'm gonna pass without it, and there are other classes I'm struggling in. So I'm gonna focus on the struggling classes and take, I think I ended up getting like a C+ or a B- in that class. Ah, shit. Ah, shit. Ah, double shit. Ah, fuck. Ah, shit, fuck. Ah, shit. Oh, shit, where did you come from? Oh, God. I hope you don't fail the class. At least try. Is it a core curriculum class, or is it like a class you need to take but it's not a part of your major? It's like for major specific classes, typically you need to get a C or higher, but for non-major specific classes, you can usually get away with D's. It's part of your minor? Okay. Then I don't know. You might have to get a C in that one, at least. But you might be able to get away with a D.
Well done.
What are you minoring in?
Our siege tower is at the wall.
Does that have something to do with acting or something?
Brothers,
I don't even know what you're majoring. I forget. Ink. That's right. I remember now. Minoring in English.
Take the walls from the masons.
That's fair. That's fair. I got my major in that, but now I'm trying to work. I'm working on a new IT certification that I started. So.
Preserve your honor.
My saber. That's not what I wanted.
Have we met?
Here, hold this. Yeah, I wish I could, like, becoming a Tolkien scholar would have been great. That's a real job, but it's like only in the UK can you become that, really. You'd have to move out to the UK and do it there. I would have done that if I had the opportunity. I know, right? All I'd have to do is pore over Tolkien's own works, read his works so much, and then, like, kind of work on putting together bits of his work for publication. It'd be fun. Die, dirty masons.
For the north! For our home and native land!
Okay.
Keep fighting, brothers. The wall is nearly ours.
That sounds fun. Dude, I want to write more Tolkien lore and work on more Tolkien stuff soon. For, like, my cosplay group. Do more RPs and stuff. I need to work on the character backstory for the LARP I want to go through this fall, though. Flesh that out. Right now, the Ren Fair season was my main focus, and I'm working with some of my co-workers on getting the Lord of the Rings tabletop minis that we need to play that game, because I convinced 4 of my co-workers to basically get like $100 mini armies or some shit. Well, actually, the budgets we had set was like 30 to 50, but 2 of them decided to go way over budget and build huge armies. What the fuck? No. No. So we're planning on ordering those here soon. And we're gonna start playing those about like once a week or so. But what's your conundrum? I might live stream some of those games as well. That's why I was asking if you guys would watch it.
Well fought. The walls are ours.
2 girls you like.
Brothers, burn the masons out of their
Are
encampment.
either of them single? They both are. Okay. Are either of them huge nerds?
Stand up and fight.
Oh, you have my gratitude.
Is the nerd hot? He's the one you told me about. Okay. Do either of them like you? So, wait, the one you told me about, you mean the girl who's gonna become the Lady of Umbar?
We have nearly
Yes,
destroyed
the
their
nerdy
camp.
one, and I'm going to Nevada. I honestly, dude, that's a tough one.
The Mason bastards have been burned out of their camp.
Over my dead body.
They're
Algathians,
both cute,
push the siege rams to
and
the
they
walls
both
of
like
their
you,
keep.
and you like both of them. But one of them's super nerdy, but the other one is closer. That's a tough one. Which one shares more of your values? Like, overall interest you have, but your beliefs, all that stuff. Which one aligns more with those?
No, no more.
Stings.
Well, I've only known one in class for a few months, and the one in Nevada for about 3 years. I'd go with the Nevada one. Personally, that's what I'm thinking. You can be friends with the one in your class. But, like, I'd go... If the Nevada one seems to be closer to, like, your overall beliefs, interests, and other things, then I'd go for that one. Like, the one that you've known for a few months, if you could try it, but at the same time, if the other one's more like you're aligned with your beliefs, then you have a higher chance of that one working. Oh, it does run the risk of making your friendship awkward if it doesn't work out. But that comes down to you two, and how it ends. I don't know. But personally, whichever one aligns more with your beliefs, that's the one I say you go for. Beliefs and interest. Because you want a best friend and a partner.
Remain here. Help is coming. That hurts.
Well, if it turns out, like, you could ask her, and if it turns out that she only views you as a friend or a brother figure, then you could just ask out the other girl. But whichever one aligned, what I was saying, I guess while the ad was playing, is basically whichever girl shares more of your beliefs and your interests is the one I'd say you should go for.
The siege traps have almost reached their walls.
Ow. And from what you've told me, it sounds like that's more than Nevada girl. But you will have to put in the work for long distance. Unless she's willing to move out to California. Because you gotta stay there for your university, right?
You got me good.
Why is there a floating cock on my screen? Hey look, my shield.
Carry a great
Oh, it's broken now.
honor, fear of death.
10 times.
Brothers, the siege rams have reached the keep. Brothers, we must capture the courtyard.
Well then, either way, I wish you luck. But like, definitely, Rhett's gotta get his Lady of Umbar, one way or another. Back. Which reminds me, I still have to help her and a few other people make their characters and like grow. That's why I want to work on lore stuff. I gotta work on some characters, a few timeline progression things. Oh, like the annexation of Rivendell was supposed to happen 6 months ago. Shit. I just didn't fill out the paperwork.
Beat the courtyard in the name of Ardon. Storm the courtyard.
Don't leave me alone!
You're dead.
Stings.
Clear the courtyard of Mason.
Okay. We're not conquering the world. We're taking Rivendell because it's my wife's homeland that her father rules, and her father is leaving, and it's just gonna be like one of her brothers is gonna be chilling there. Well, I mean, both of her brothers will be there for a bit, but one brother has plans to leave, the other doesn't, and so he wants help turning it into a realm of men. Brett, if you take, just because you're taking more land, doesn't make that new land Umbar. If anything, it waters down the true Umbar. Like, if you take twice as much land as Umbar, then, like, that new land isn't actually Umbar. Also, you can't make an empire that is a province of another nation. That's not how that works, Rat. But, nuh-uh. I cut off his arm.
The drawbridge is lowered. Breach the castle.
Wait a minute, Rat.
In the name of Argon, kill the heir of Malric.
Oh, no, Rat. One, I have a beautiful wife. Why would I need to go to a brothel? Two, every time you're an independent nation, Rat, you end up having, like, 15 civil wars in the span of a year. And then, like, go into debt and die of stress. What do you mean the moral victory? You die. And your nation collapses. But you can do that without independence, and then Umbar would stay nice, strong, protected, kids would have a nice inherited province. Why do I hear cock noises? Shit. Oh, like I say, later.
For the blue and gold.
Try this thing. Let's stick. But, oh yeah, that's the other thing I still need to write. Right, because everyone would rebel. Also, that's like 50% of the world, right? No one can control 50% of the world except maybe Sauron. Also, that's like, if Umbar did manage that, it would need to get broken into multiple provinces, because that would be way too much for one province to hold. And it'd probably need to be split amongst families, because that would be also way too much for one noble family to control. Oh. Fuck is this hammer? Right. Right. No. Right, why do you know this answer to all of these questions you already are asking? Because we have this conversation so many times.
Our heir is dead! Aye.
Like, why can't you be happy with having, like, one of the richest, largest provinces in Gondor and command of an entire fleet? Umbar's not hindered. It's prospering. Like, okay, so in reality, what would basically happen is, without the support of Gondor, Harad would just steamroll your ass. Umbar, at the moment in the Fourth Age that you are currently control, is in a rebuilding state. Like, and Harad is like 20 times your size. Maybe not that much. But it's a lot bigger than Umbar. So no, it might be that size if you count Far Harad. Right, no amount of spirit would stop that. You're talking about an empire taking on a tiny little... Essentially, you'd be a dukedom.
Charge now, my masons! Clear the rats from their nests! For the red and black!
But anyway, that's the other piece of lore I need to write. I need to write the lore making Umbar a principality. Same for I think Dorwinion is also going to be made a principality, basically. Since they were principality, it's essentially the second highest. Like, currently in lore there are 2 principalities out of all the provinces, all the known provinces in the Reunited Kingdom. And they are the Principality of Ithilien and Dol Amroth. Those are currently the only 2 principalities. That's why Imrahil is known.
Hold our positions!
Yeah. So that's what I'd make Umbar a principality, in which case the Lord of Umbar would actually be the Prince of Umbar. Such as how Dol Amroth is a principality, and Imrahil is known as Prince Imrahil. That it would not be. So the crown prince indicates succession. So like if Aragorn had 2 kids, right? 2 sons.
Our reinforcements have arrived. Consolidate our
Then
forces
his first son would be known as the crown prince, since he would be next in line to inherit the throne of Gondor, right? But in Umbar, you wouldn't have that because there is no title of king.
Stings.
The highest title in Umbar would be prince, since it's a principality. It's kind of like how in a dukedom, or independent dukedom, right? Because you can have a duke under a king. No, you can't be the crown prince of Gondor. You're not even in the line of succession for Gondor. Neither is Imrahil. Neither is Faramir. That's not how that works, Brad. there's two different types of princes. Much like how there's, like, when a duke is under a king, it's a you know, a noble title, but a lower noble title than king, prince, all that. No, Rhett, we've been over that. Your ancestors didn't, like, when we wrote the lore and stuff, your ancestors didn't in that. If you can't give him the title of Crown Prince of Gondor, you could possibly say Umbar is not stronger than all of Gondor. The reason why Rhett is made the Lord of Umbar was because he didn't want his people to die defending the city, and so he opened the gate and surrendered to us.
Back to the fray! That was an accident.
Also, he swore an oath against treason, so he'd get cursed, much like the ghost of Dunharrow. Him and his people would all get cursed if he did that. He'd become an oathbreaker. Well, so Reap, then what you're suggesting is either I hand him my nation on the chance of a coup, but what would more likely be is he'd be tried just for treason. Alright, what you're saying is, Rhett should be replaced as the Lord of Umbar on the accounts of treason? Is that what you're saying? Also, hi, Reap. No, that's not how that works. Reap, but Gondor will be the winner. We have Dale, the dwarves, the remaining elves, all of Gondor and Arnor, you know, got relations with the Beorings and all of that. Like, we beat Harad in the War of the Ring, and this is shortly after they were just defeated. So, like, I mean, like, 30 years after they were defeated, like, we still got more power than them. Can't be cursed if he has spirit. No, that's exactly what would be cursed, Rhett. You turn out like the Ghost King and all your people. You basically, like, Umbar would become a town of like, the city of Umbar would become a ghost city. Until he fulfills his oath, and then they can all peacefully rest. I'm fine with that. Even if you won, it wouldn't be me cursing you. You'd be breaking your oath. You'd be doing it to yourself, Red. Like, don't be an oath breaker. Simple math. Don't want to be an oath breaker? Don't break your oath. But anyway, yeah, I do need to write the lore of Umbar becoming a principality. Because I am fine with doing that. And I kind of want to do it for Dorwinion as well, because Dorwinion for a while became its own independent nation. So I want to give it some special privileges.
Send them to join their families.
I don't think I'm gonna make the provinces, any of the provinces Arnor principalities, though I could.
Better to fail honorably than to succeed in infamy.
Keep Duran moving! Fight for every inch!
I don't know, maybe I need a new Lord of Umbar. Alright, Brett, I guess it's finally time you get tried for treason and we find a new Lord of Umbar. All this treasonous talk he keeps spitting. Well, then stop trying to commit treason.
We are nearly there! Keep pushing that ram! It is the key to the kingdom!
On your feet, soldier. I'd rather die.
I'm trying to commit treason. I'm trying to make Umbar great without God. What kind of oppression are we doing? Giving you command of an entire fleet, paying for shipbuilding, you know, letting you host your brothels, making you a principality? Like, where's the oppression? I'm not making Rhett anything less than he was. Before I came and was doing what I was doing, Rhett was the lesser son of a bastard child who just murdered his cousins. He was being oppressed by the previous Lord of Umbar, and by helping us take the city peacefully, we gifted him the entire province. The only reason he's the Lord of Umbar is because we literally gave it to him.
They desire honorable combat, and they shall have it. This castle flew under the blue and gold banners long ago.
Like,
Tonight, it will once more.
everyone's worse because I gave you Umbar and made it a principality, and then gave you an entire fleet.
We need to disable the artillery atop our old fortress. Prepare to attack.
I don't see how I'm worse than the guys who treated you like a
We
dog.
need petards to breach the walls. Bring those carts forward.
Yeah, with the coin of Gondor, we paid for all of your ships. The government paid for that fleet. You built it with the money we paid you. And then you were given command of it. Not Umbar. Most of it came from Imrahil and Dol Amroth. That's what a lot of the money comes from. That and the elves. And the dwarves. You know? All the things that Umbar doesn't have. That money came from the north and we flowed south. Sounds like they should fight. We have trade deals going on with these people. And alliances in what do you mean? I think Reeb just is salty because he's a Mason and Agatha's better. I think I his face hurts. So he's trying to support a treasonous man in Gondor. Gondor gave everything for these people, and now you're trying to incite rebellion. Actually, no. Our trade deals are pretty lax.
Petard cart is halfway there. Keep pushing. Get up, you.
Reap, on a different, non-treasonous note, would you want to see me stream the Lord of the Rings tabletop game?
Keep both carts rolling. Keep those petards.
Brett, that's you. You're the only one that I hate are orcs. You hate all elves, which your wife is. You hate your wife's entire race. Your logic is she's one of the good ones. Seen that? You streaming with your person? It's literally a real-life tabletop game where you get a bunch of minis, you paint them and stuff.
It's useless.
And no, I'd be painting them. I'd be playing it with like people from work and like some other friends.
Excellent. Petard carts are in
Or
position.
I'm oppressed. I've been
Ready and
slapped
assault
with
on the
cheese
walls.
by my boss before at
Use
work.
the petard carts on those walls to weaken them.
My boss slapped me with cheese. Yeah, it's made by Games Workshop, the same people who make Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar. And Fantasy. I think one of my I know 3 armies we're getting for sure. I'm doing an army of Gondor. One of my coworkers is making an army of Rohan. The last one's doing a army of Minas Morgul, and then I don't know what the last 2 are doing. I've just been busy this week. I got retconning. I've just been really busy this week. That's why this is the only stream I'm doing, and I'm doing it on the day I have work. Because me and some people went to the Ren Fair on Monday, but I was up for over 30 hours after that. So then I came back and I crashed out that entire day. And then I had IRL stuff I had to take care of the next days. So this is really the first opportunity I've gotten to stream. And I'm only doing a short one. This one is not running long. I'm gonna take a nap and then go to work. But, after work stuff, or after, like, basically Monday, I'm gonna resume doing some Covenant streams and some other streams. So Ren Fair season's over, and I don't have much else going on. Brett, that's not how that works. One, those are 2 provinces, not nations. 2, you can't just merge them.
But be wary of ballista fire!
That is not ideal.
So you're asking, having him pick a place that has the headquarters of an entire, like, legion that is loyal solely to the king. Your wife isn't a noble of Dorwinion. She's just from Dorwinion. But I would have to appoint her to be a noble, and we already said, like, when you asked me that before, I said no. Because you basically wanted her to be the ruler of Dorwinion, and then marry you, and then have Umbar and Dorwinion join. You have a lot of these talks with me, Red. I'm not surprised you don't remember that. But also, I'm the one who has to appoint people as lords of things. So, I would know that she's not the Lord of Dorwinion, or in this case, Lady of Dorwinion, because I would have to appoint her as such.
That is not ideal.
The king of men dabble in the affairs of elves. Dorwinion is a nation that, in actual lore, is debated if it's a nation of men or a nation of elves, or a nation of both. In ours, it's a nation of both elf and man, and it was at one point a part of Gondor and thus proclaimed when the Reunited Kingdom was founded in actual lore, which is what our group goes based off of. Hence why we dabble with it. Also, my wife is an elf. Wait, you still think Reap and you can defeat Umbar? Eomer and me are also pals, so he would help me. No. You and Reap go. You can go defeat Umbar. Rhett's talking so much treason that he started talking treason against himself. It's South Gondor. It's a pretty deserty terrain in between Umbar and Athilin. It's like the edge of the desert, halfway through type shit. Not a super populated spot. It was where a lot of conflict between Gondor and like the Haradrim happened. Before, during, and after the war for most of existence.
The walls have been broken open.
Overall, it's not a super strong province of Gondor.
Open that portcullis. It is their last
It's
line
it's
of
midish. No, it's a rather poor province. The only thing in our lore that is like, you there exile me to these desert lands. The armies that were once loyal to you are sick of. Have you become Anakin Skywalker? Nah, the army that's loyal to me there comes from the desert, actually. It's made up of Black Numenorians. Turned Black Numenorians. And they are set up in an oasis. instead of hitting X, I can just smack them though.
That's how it's done.
Just shot. Why are you attacking me? What the fuck is that? They were beating on me.
The
Okay, we
Vortex
won the
is up.
objective.
Advance to the bombards.
That was a woman?
Disable those pesky bombards by igniting their powder stores. Glorious! Light those fuses and keep them lit.
You know, Rhett, why? Well, yeah, I'm not gonna cheat on my wife. Why you always paint me as the bad guy, Rhett? I've only ever helped Umbar, and yet you hate me for it. I've only treated you kindly, Rhett. The only things I won't do is, give up Gondor's land to not Gondor. And I won't give you my daughter. Rhett, I'm beginning to think you don't know what oppression means in regards to your people. Because you loved the rule of Mordor, where they were literally whipping you guys. And yet when we give you wealth, money, I'm not giving my, like, 6-year-old daughter to a 30-year-old man. Like, no. He wants her now. He has a wife. Like, I'm starting to think the men of Umbar. That doesn't have anything to do. I'm not giving you my daughter when she's 6, Red. And I'm not giving, like, the firstborn princess or the princesses of my kingdom to be your second wife, especially when she's 6.
Focus on those that remain.
Also, Illumitarism and stuff, that's just a CK3 thing. What do you mean? I haven't been gallivanting with the daughter of Balrog. Look, just because one of my ex-girlfriends happened to be the daughter of Sauron doesn't mean she's a Balrog. That was before Arwen. It was much before the time. I didn't know. I was in Harad. I was young.
For the North!
No. I didn't get betrothed to Arwen till I got back. I should have married Eowyn. But then who would have married Faramir? Wait, how did Arwen use me?
For our home and native land!
Yeah. I wasn't married. I wasn't betrothed. Let's marry. There's a lady of Umbar. When I was with that other woman, I wasn't even betrothed yet. We weren't even dating. She didn't even see me as romance material.
And it's no longer in enemy hands. For Argon!
Right, if she's the Lady of Umbar, then that means you're married to her, man. You already said she was the Lady of Umbar. Also, my daughter is like 6. She's a child. It's not like you're an immortal, Rhett. We're normal people. It's not like you live to be infinite, so...
Sacking of Bridgetown.
I'm betrothing you to my 6-year-old daughter, Rhett. Rhett, you gotta stop with these talks. You do them all the time. Just enjoy Umbar. Enjoy your brothels. Enjoy your exploration fleet that was paid for by the government, aka me. Enjoy your wife. Enjoy your incest island.
Hey, let's go for a road trip.
I don't know why you like that island so much. Okay. We didn't. Umbar has brothels. As far as I'm aware, Umbar is the only place that really has a ton of brothels. In A.
The earth and trample the hapless barbarians.
I don't know of too many brothels elsewhere in
We
Gondor.
farmhands must take a stand and give the townsfolk time to get to safety.
Also, what do you mean you built all the brothels of Gondor? What? That doesn't even make sense. That'd be literally impossible. It'd be literally impossible for Umbar to build every brothel in Gondor. Huge amount of land. Umbar doesn't have enough people to send them all over to build all the brothels. That would also be a waste of Umbarian money. It's like they'd be spending their money to build in other people's provinces. That also doesn't make sense. Okay, most brothels would be local women. Why would Umbarians go all over just to work in a brothel? That also doesn't make sense. Why would you export all of your women to brothels? Well, yeah, I like Reeve. I don't know, I'm not dissing up for working in brothel, but like, there are a lot of brothels in Umbar. Why would you send them? Why would they just randomly go?
Protect the orchards. We must.
They're not seeing much of the world if they're going and working in a brothel and just staying in the brothel they work at. They don't even live in the White City. What are you doing to Umbar, man? Turning them from pirates to just treasonous whores, I guess. Kind of what you've done, Rhett. They used to be powerful. They used to be sailors. Now you just... Also, when did you guys become cannibals? Or is that just you? Are you still a cannibal, Rat? That's not the kind of cannibal you were before, Red. You literally talked about how you would eat your prisoners. Literally. The men and the women. Or how you'd randomly arrest somebody for like a minor infraction, throw them in prison, and then like eat them for dinner. And like soup. I can never eat the soup when I visit you. I don't know what's in it.
Much of the orchard. Make it stop! The vineyards! They are ruined!
Oh, my wine!
The raiders are putting our estates to the torch. Defend
Brett, you literally say you're from a place called Incest Island. Reap. I'm gonna judge it when they're eating their people.
Most of our homes are burning. Defend what's left.
And they weren't doing that before. They weren't even doing that under the rule of Mordor. Like I'm very concerned and worried about what's going on in Umbar right now. I'm not hearing pleasant things. Gotta turn this mask off. Oh. Okay. Was it that? Brett. Brett, how is... Where are you getting this... Where are you getting this information from? Elves only have one partner. Like... Oh. He wasn't, though. Which elf key? What are you guys talking about? Brett, I'm wondering if the person that you saw was actually Eowyn dressed up pretending to be Arwen. Like, did you guys ever watch Fairly Odd Parents when you were younger? And there was like that one chick that tried to pretend to be that other chick all the time. Like the blonde chick tried to be the dark-haired chick. Like, after Rhett said that, I'm just picturing like Eowyn dressing up as Arwen. The show, the cartoon.
Most of the workyard is in flames.
On like
Push
Cartoon
them back.
Network.
Our industry smolders. Fall
Rhett,
back
I
to
think
the
you have a
town
thing for
gate.
blondes.
At the ends.
You say you don't like blondes, but I think you have a thing for blondes. Because every person you said that is cute is always a blonde person. Ow. Idril, Tor's wife. Those are the only people he's ever said to me were cute, were those two. But he also tells me, like, the only people he's talked about women-wise from stuff that are cute are those two. Actually, no, I think he also said Daenerys Targaryen was cute. Or at least that he liked her. Pretty sure is she blonde or does she have white hair? It was like a year ago.
The gate is severely damaged. Keep them away from the gate.
A year and a half. Something like that. But yeah, the only people I've ever heard him say are cute were blondes. But he also tells me he doesn't like blondes. Which, I don't know, Rhett. I think he got a thing for blondes.
Stand tall and march on.
How did we get on this subject? Okay, name one brunette you actually like.
The gates have been destroyed. The Tenosians have entered the city.
And think is cute.
We celebrate our
One
victory
brunette.
at Theat Castle by repelling the invaders here today. For Argon!
Is she a brunette? I don't know what she looks like, so I can't
Use your shield.
confirm nor deny his accusations.
Fight to the death. Lead with honor.
What was that? How do I open this cage? Can I just break the lock? Lock the dog. Give me the dog.
Keep the enemy back.
Can't break it.
It's useless.
Fuck, they just instantly destroyed everything.
They have nearly occupied the city! Clear the streets of invaders!
Oh, here, have this. Fuck, wait, no, don't have that. Fine. I'll fist fight all of you. Reap, why are you encouraging him? Bet you're the one locking people in dungeons. I'm very confused. What kind of freedom? I like traders.
No! Bridgetown has been overrun!
Right, you tell me you lock people on this, like, just randomly from the streets that you just don't like. Or if you're hungry. At least back when you were a cannibal. I don't know if you still do that as a cannibal. I don't think people that you just look at you funny, right, are trying to destroy everything you built. And I don't think they're traitors. I don't think that's how that works.
Half of our nobles have been slain. Keep the remaining lords safe.
Trying to take our boats. Our beautiful, sexy boats. Honestly, I love Bridgetown. Save that guy for just a few more moments. Oh, don't kill him. Are you saying you ate your cousins? That's kind of messed up.
Push forward!
They were your family, right?
That's not happening.
I got hit hard.
Keep our lord safe. Defend them. We'll fight to protect our lord.
Now, Umbar has farmable land, and we send resources to Umbar. We give them money for their infrastructure and other things from the taxes. The Lord has a requirement to spend money on his people. It's all in the laws. We have written laws. No. No, you don't. No, I don't. I sleep on the floor, man. I don't even got a bed.
Oh, the misery!
The nobles have been slaughtered. Town is lost. We have failed. Look.
Red. Oh no, I don't think that word means what you think it means. But anywho, I am gonna go ahead and call it here, because I do have to work tonight. I did the stream because I promised I do, or I said that I'd try to do one stream a week, at least, and I did stream this week. So, now, Rhett can be independent, but Umbar's not independent. So, Rhett can be independent just as long as, he's not the Lord of Umbar anymore. The true issues that arise. Rhett has been talking treason while he is currently getting made into a principality, getting promoted to a principality. Completely, yep. Gotta retreat because I'm filling out the stuff and promoting him. It's terrible, terrible travesty happening that Umbar is getting raised in status. Wealth. I will catch you all. What the fuck?
Masons, use
I will catch you all
to bring down those
later.
blockhouses.
Why is my mouse dead? My battery and my mouse die. There is literally only one title higher, and that is my title. So. Peace.